Hey y'all, welcome to Nat Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and a link to the site is in the description. Kiera, there's greatest love of all. There's a lot of love here, Earth signs. This is unconditional love. And if you take the advice of the women in your life, the feminine energies in your life, you have the potential to lose this. Do not sabotage this opportunity, this relationship, by taking the horrible advice of your miserable ass peers. Period. Like, they're miserable and they honestly just don't like nothing or nobody. But it's because they're unhappy. So finally accept the fact that these women are miserable as shit. Like, you know, they won't approve of nothing or nobody. Or again, they don't like nothing or nobody because they easily become jealous of other people being happy and especially having love in their life. And so it seems like it's time to Jackie. It's time to cut these people or this person off because they're way too jealous of the fact that somebody can see their true colors. They can tell that they're a jealous spirited individual. They can tell that they're hateful. They can tell that they don't like them. So they seem to be coming around less or not really fooling with this person, not talking to this person as much, or they may be less visible, less, you know what I mean? A little more difficult to communicate with, if that makes sense, less accessible. And this person is starting to get mad because this person is choosing mental clarity and peace and stability over hanging around this jealous, competitive individual. Terry. But it's because they can see their true colors. Like, you're a jealous ass bitch, man or woman. This is a jealous ass bitch. And who wants to hang with somebody that's this jealous of people just being happy? Who wants to be around somebody that's just jealous of people who are pretty or handsome or successful? You know what I mean? Or like in happy relationships. Like, who wants to be around that? These bird ass bitches, they're cool with being around each other. That's why they're peas in a pod. That's why they hang with each other. That's why they're stuck to each other. You get what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hang around them besides their miserable selves. Like, they're okay with being with each other, but other than that, nobody wants to be around them. And I don't think that they understand that. It's almost like they have this perception that they are just so cool that, they may be like delusional and not understanding that they're miserable and nobody wants to fool with them because of that. So it's like convincing themselves that they're exclusive, instead of realizing that they're just jealous of others and nobody wants to be around them. You get what I'm saying? You acting like, oh, can't nobody sit with you or ain't nobody invited to whatever, but nobody wants to come. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, I don't think they get that. So you trying to have this big old party and nobody even wants to attend the party because of how hateful and aggressive and jealous spirited that you are. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, I don't think that they understand them trying to be exclusive or trying to be standoffish or funny acting like this or trying to intentionally exclude certain people in this equation. It doesn't matter because nobody's desperate to be around these people or this person. And I think that's the reality check that they got here, y'all, over this past season. So now people can move on with their life, like with peace. Like I told you, you're evil, you're toxic, you're hateful, or somebody is proving how unattractive that they are, inside and out. And they hated this person so much, again, wanted to get them out the social circle, get them out the company, get them out the way in some type of way, right? But even with this person being out the way, they still aren't getting the attention that they thought they were going to get. So it's like, you're not as popping as you thought you were, are you? You're not as sweet as you thought you were, are you? You're not as attractive, as sexy as you thought you were, are you? You're not as fly as you thought you were, are you? You ain't got as much motion as you thought you did, do you? And they still don't have no peace within themselves. So it's like, what are they gonna do? Because there's nobody else around them to tear down. They're not around nobody that they can continue to tear down. Tanisha. So it's like, what you gonna do now? They're gonna turn on themselves, right? That's when self-destruction starts to take place. But it doesn't have to be self-destruction if they choose to heal. Okay? But this person is refusing to change, y'all. They're not going to change. This is just who they are. And they need somebody to latch on to destroy. They need people to latch on to feed off of. And Nuri, don't deny this. Don't deny this. It's almost like people are denying the fact that this person is not their real friend, or is denying that this person is untrustworthy or whatever, but they know what it is. They know the truth. It's like they just would rather live in their delusions, or have been living in a delusion, to pacify this person, or because they're like brainwashed. Do you get what I'm saying? Almost like these people are hypnotized or under this person's spell. Like, or like, say, if y'all have ever seen family dynamics, to where, like, say, the head of the family is so toxic, but all the people in their family, especially their household, their immediate household, that grew up in their immediate household, tolerate their toxicity. So they will lie for them. They will, oh, they didn't mean it like that. They weren't saying that. Oh, they weren't, they wouldn't. Shut up. Like, just because you want to be delusional and live in this person's toxicity doesn't mean that other people will. And I think, again, that's the reality check that has taken place here. Somebody can either continue latched on to this toxic individual, these toxic people, these toxic opportunities, these toxic habits, or accept them for what they are. Like, say, for instance, like with alcohol. Oh, one drink ain't that bad. One drink ain't that bad. Like, yes, it is. Like, all of it is bad, and not to judge, but just saying, like, whether you have one drink or 10 drinks, like, don't drink it all, right? That's the goal here. Oh, it's not that bad. It was just a little. I only had one cookie. Don't eat none of the cookies. Don't eat none of it. You feel me? If you trying to maintain a diet, like, it's like whatever it is it's like, don't do none of it. Cut it completely out, or cut this person completely off, or accept why other people are cutting this person completely off. And if this is you in this situation, accept why somebody has completely cut you off, because this was way too toxic, way too hateful. And it's almost like a point of no return. It's unforgivable energy. So say, for instance, even if they forgive you, they're not going to welcome you back into their life. Or say, if this is you, this person has to finally accept that you are not going to welcome them back into your life because of how toxic that they are. They've done way too much, you know? And it's almost like they're, I don't want to say unapologetic, but it doesn't look like they know how to apologize. So they may feel moral, they may feel bad, but they haven't acknowledged it. They ain't said shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you really? Are you really sorry? Like, are you going to apologize to the person who you need to apologize to then? Like, what? TV is what I'm hearing. I keep hearing he took your TV, he took her TVs, something like that. I heard the whole time you thought it was your daughter, but it was me. I keep hearing something about Sam's Club and stolen food, stole your food. Believe. Bevins. Bavon. And I heard Belle, Teresa, and I keep hearing Lisa, Lisa's daughter and her friends, Marika, and I'm hearing like Marquis or Marquise. They caused all these problems and blamed somebody else for them. And it caused fallouts in personal relationships that have caused permanent damage. All because this person wanted to get away with being a snake. But this looks like it's ending in incarceration. Or like I said, permanent blockages in communication, I'll say that. Demo. That's what I'm hearing. Thank you so much.